yeah, makeup on a guy, like, right. Yeah, hide those crow's feet.
So that was more of like a personal thing. Hi guys, I'm Jordan.
And it's Larissa here.
And we're gonna go ahead and talk about the red flags of dating.
And how to have a successful relationship.
Do we have one though?
Somewhat, we have our downfalls.
It's successful enough, we're still together, so it's all that matters.
Aww. So one of the first red flags I feel like is if you're not allowed, or if they don't allow you to just come whenever you want to, like you always have to schedule time to see them, like if they're not at work or something. I feel like that's kind of, like, that's like a red flag. I should be able to show up like whenever, I feel like, I don't know. Like,
yeah, I agree. So typically the guys that are not allowing you to come over at a certain time, and then they will be upset if you don't have 100% free time for them, that's usually a really big red flag. So I'm gonna have to agree with that one. So, I guess a red flag for me would be always playing the victim. So if you really can't own up to your own mistakes and you have to blame your partner for everything, that's a massive red flag right there. So, and that was pretty well my ex. So that was like every day. anything that she did, she would just spin it around and put it onto me as if I was the one that, you know, it was my fault that she did something.
Yeah, it's the same for my ex, so yeah. I hate people that do that kind of stuff. Own up to what you want, and that doesn't work on me. Like, I'm not gonna, like, just take the blame. No, I'm gonna let you know you're wrong. I'm staying to say you're wrong, and that's how it's gonna be. Like, we're not about to sit here and make me feel guilty for no reason. Like, nah, we're not doing that. Yeah. So, that's a big no for me, ex. Another one, someone who's insecure. I feel like someone who's insecure, like, I mean, I've had my insecurities and stuff and worked on them. I'm better than before, but still kind of working on them. But like a guy who, I feel like a guy who doesn't feel confident in himself will always think that you're cheating on them, or they'll put makeup on to feel better about themselves.
What? Guys, okay. I mean, maybe that's just your ex. Is that a normal thing?
Guys,
do guys just put makeup on every time they feel insecure,
to hide his crow feet? Yeah. I just feel like, I think it's nice when a guy's confident and stuff. Like, I feel like the relationship's better and he won't just keep assuming things about you. But yeah, makeup on a guy, like, right. Yeah, hide those crow's feet.
So that was more of like a personal thing with her. I don't think that's like an average thing for most dudes. To put makeup on when they feel insecure. But hey man, you know, that's your personal story. So there's that.
How do you feel about a guy being insecure? Like, what do you, from your point of view?
I guess the whole thing with being insecure, I guess an example of being insecure would be not allowing your girlfriend to be able to make their own judgments and to be able to think for themselves. Like if a guy came up to you and started talking to you, you know, I'd be able to trust that you, you know, would know the right things to say. You know, I don't always have to be the one to, you know, tell them for you or get rude for you. Like, you can do it yourself. You should be able to do it yourself. Mm-hmm. So, and if you feel like your girlfriend doesn't have the capability of doing that, then yeah, that is an insecurity.
The guy I was dating before, he hated when I hung out with my friends. Like, he never wanted me to hang out with my friends, even if they were girls. He was like, heck no.
Were they lesbians?
No. Any friends at all. Like, he wanted me to never be out with friends, but he would hang out with his friends. Does that make sense? No, we don't do that.
A double standard. That's another one. Having like big double standards. Okay, another red flag for me would be selfishness. So if a girl was, if you already communicated and maybe you're struggling financially as the guy, and you know, maybe for the most times in most relationships, I feel like guys are always like paying for the girls and stuff, which is perfectly fine. Just have to be able to communicate it out. So for the guys that do pay for the girls, if the girl is being really selfish when it comes to that type of stuff, like they know that you've already told them that, you know, financially you're not doing okay, and they don't really listen to that and get upset when you are not going out on enough dates and spending money, then I feel like, yeah, that's another example of a red flag. You know, she should be understanding of that type of thing, you know, when it comes to finances, unless you want to be able to support yourself. But luckily, she doesn't do that. So, I mean, she pays for her own stuff. You know, sometimes I'll buy her stuff, sometimes she'll buy me stuff, you know, we communicate it out. So,
yeah.
I
Plus,
guess,
you gotta be there for the struggle, for the come up. Because if you wanna come back during the come up, don't talk to me.
Yeah, if I'm super wealthy, you know, and now you want to talk to me, yeah, that's not happening. So,
Bye.
See you later. I'm gonna go find another girl. What? Hey, if you were like that, I'd be out, dude. I would be, yeah, like, you wouldn't get another chance.
Stay. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, selfishness with this guy who tried me. So in the beginning, like, he seemed all good and stuff, you know, pay for stuff. I paid back, why not, you know, whatever, because I thought he was cool and stuff. All of a sudden, this guy wanted all of a sudden turn to McDonald's and like get very selfish about it. Like, he was like, oh, you want to split a 6-piece, like that type stuff. I was like, it's not even the fact, it's the way he did it. Like, him saying like, oh, you want to split a 6-piece type stuff. He didn't even ask me like, what do you want? I don't know. I felt like he just started to get funny all of a sudden with money. And even if he was open about the situation, it'd be different. But it was the way he was going about it was very like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just thought it was like messed up the way he went about the situation.
So really, yeah, that would just be more of being insecure about making money. Because if you're not making, yeah, like a lot of guys, they have this thing where they have to be the breadwinner, you know, they have to be making the most money, and really it shouldn't be that way.
Nah, he was just an because first of all, I remember I bought him this gift for Valentine's Day. He was like, oh, yours is coming in the mail. You think anything came in the mail?
That's pretty selfish.
Yes, exactly. Pretty selfish.
Really
so that falls
selfish.
under the selfish thing. But
yeah, there's so many examples behind that, honestly. I mean, like, yeah, if you're just basically going out of your way for your partner and your partner is not really giving you the same energy, giving you the same return, or like at least trying, then yeah, that's a red flag. That's an issue.
Yeah, you guys have to at least be on the same level, or but they say when a guy what you call it? The guy, if the guy loves you more, it's better. So they said when the guy loves you more, it's better.
Well,
so,
see, this is true, because I do love you more. I do love you more than you love me. That's the way it's always going to be, too. So I'll always beat you every time.
I don't know, as far as like us having a healthy relationship, for the most part, we like dish it out on the table from the get-go, the things like we've dealt with and all that kind of stuff, and just being able to work together, work out our problems, and just it's crazy though, because when I met you, I was still on my I'm still on my journey of like getting to love myself more and all that, you know, all that nitty-gritty stuff. But I mean, every day he's still able to help me throughout, even though I still have my, you know, my once in a while issues and stuff.
Every day, not once in a while.
Leave me alone. So, you know, but I feel like because we help each other out, we always look out for each other. We don't let hate get to us, or how people feel about us get in the way. Our relationships are strong. Like, I don't know. Like, it's been about to be a year, and I still feel butterflies sometimes around him. So cute. So I feel like it's very important to like just be on the same level with your partner with things, and just talk about things. And if you feel a certain way about something, just
be open and real from the beginning. Like,
yes,
you need to be able to demand what you want, and not be afraid to tell your partner what you want. And you know, make sure you go for gold. Like, don't settle for anything less. You need to make sure that you are with somebody that is great. Like, I think the main problem you move with like women and stuff, they're like so desperate to get married and so desperate to like get with the, you know, the right guy and stuff, that they'll just like, you know, they will settle for a piece of crap.
I almost settled for less, and I'm glad it didn't work out that way. God was like, this is not for you, girl. So don't ever settle for less. Never do that. I'm telling you. You'll be very unhappy, and it'll be a sad situation. It won't last, too. So
Yeah, you're worth a lot more. And also, actually, here's some advice for the ladies. Okay, do not get with an ugly dude thinking that he's not gonna cheat on you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no, that's not the way it works. Ugly dudes will cheat on you as well. You need to get with somebody who you think is an like, I mean, geez, like, be with somebody you're attracted to, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, the most important thing is being with somebody for who they are as a person. And you know what? Don't be afraid to be with somebody who's sexy. You know, it's totally okay. You can find a sexy man that has a great personality that is not going to cheat on you. I mean, I'm pretty sexy. What do you think? Am I sexy?
Duh.
Did you pick a good one? I picked a good one. Same thing goes for guys too. Although I don't feel like guys really worry about that as much as girls do. Girls will settle for like an ugly looking dude that will still cheat on them. You know?
I agree.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't ever settle for less. Trust me, I've been there. Almost was gonna settle and never did. Thank God.
You're worth more.
Yes.
So.
But yeah, if you guys ever want to talk about anything or let us know or how you're in a situation, like, we're always down to talk, give you advice, and just talk to you and let you know.
Yeah, actually, if you have your own personal experiences, or if you have a question about this stuff, I mean, we're not perfect. We're not always going to have the right answers, but I mean, I've dealt with a lot to be able to at least answer something, you know. So if you have any questions about anything that we talked about, or maybe you wanted to add on to it, we would be happy to answer your questions.
Yes. Tune in for more videos, guys. I don't know. Well, that's it for today. Anyways, guys, but thank you guys for watching.
And I guess we'll see you next Wednesday, Sunday.
It better be
Sunday. We're doing it we've been trying to do Sundays and Wednesdays, but we're so busy all the time. But we will for sure, absolutely for sure, on Wednesdays, but we're gonna try to upload Sundays and Wednesdays.
Yeah. But absolutely for sure Wednesdays.
Okay.
What? I had to cover that again.
She had to say it again, just for good measure. Alright, okay. Alright guys, so we'll see you next time. Sunday or Wednesday? Sunday?
Yes.
Sunday.